guys, my name is Jeannie. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a review on the One Size Ultimate Blurring Setting Powder. I already love these powders, but of course they have some new shades. I am going to be comparing the shades Ultra Peach and Rich Peach. If you guys are interested in seeing a little bit more about those powders, how they look on my skin tone, and what I think about them, then keep on watching. But before you do that, please like and subscribe. And when the video's over, let me know what you thought about the powders in the comments down below, and if you're going to be picking them up or passing on this launch. And with that being said, let's hop right into the video. Let's get into reviewing these powders. So I have the One Size Ultimate Blurring Setting Powder by Patrick Starrr. I love the One Size brand. Like, you know, sometimes when people, especially like YouTubers, come out with makeup collections or makeup brands, you don't know if they're going to be good, but this has come out and honestly like wowed me with so many different products. So I'm really here for it. I'm very excited by Patrick Starr's One Size line. Let's get into these powders. So let me tell you guys the official name of it. It is the One Size by Patrick Starrr Ultimate Blurring Setting Powder. So I've already used the translucent. I've used it in a few videos. It's pretty much my go-to powder. I've bought it like several times already, so it's definitely one of my favorite powders. And now they have a few more shades. On Sephora's website, it looks like they have about 8 shades, and today I'm gonna focus on 2 of them. I have Rich Peach and Ultra Peach, and I wanna like compare them just so you guys have a better idea of what powder you might want to get if you've been looking to try the One Size powder. So let's start with the description for Ultra Peach. Ultra Peach, it says it's for very fair to medium skin tones. Okay, and sometimes like that description isn't totally clear when it comes to darker people, because you know, you can be like a medium brown, but do you mean medium brown or do you mean medium like white? I don't know. Like, so I don't know, I've been hearing from a lot of people that this is a really good color for, you know, dark skinned girls that are like about my shade. So I'm like, okay, maybe this would be good for me. So I went and picked it up. And they were also talking a lot about Rich Peach. So they say that Rich Peach is for medium to dark to deep dark tones. So it has like a wider range. So it starts from that medium where the Ultra Peach left off. It goes all the way to deep skin tones. So it's better for like a variety of skin tones. That's what it's saying pretty much. I'm gonna test them both out for you today so that we can see how they look kind of side by side. Let me just read a little bit about what the product is. It says it's a finely milled, blurring, loose powder that delivers 24-hour shine control, a smooth matte finish for all-day wear. It says now in 7 shades. For some reason I thought they had 8 shades, but I guess they have 7. So they have 7 shades, and it says that it visibly blurs fine lines to improve the look of textured skin. It says that you can use it with a puff or a brush, but I usually use a puff, so that's what I'm gonna use today. So under suggested usage, it says that you can use this powder to bake, or you can go a lighter shade to brighten your complexion. I am just starting with primer on my face and my eyebrows done, so I gotta put on a foundation. Right in front of me I have the Airbrush Flawless filter, so I'm just gonna use this since I'm too lazy to get up. So yes, I'm using the Airbrush Flawless filter, and this is in the shade 14. I'm just gonna apply this really quick so we can get into the concealer and then the powders. Have my foundation on and blended, and now it's time to get into concealer. I'm gonna use my Tinty Dull Ultra Wear. This is my favorite, one of my favorites. So I'm just gonna put some under the eyes and in my T-zone. I'm also gonna apply this like cute purple color on my lids just because I want to play around with it, but I'm not gonna really focus on that. Just put on this cute little purple color on my lids because I'm tired of being so boring. And now I'm gonna get into the second concealer. My Pat McGrath Sublime Perfection Concealer, and this is in the shade M21. Okay, so I'm done with the concealer and now it's time for the fun part. These are the powders. This is Rich Peach. I'm gonna use this little powder puff. I have some product on the powder. I'm gonna dip onto my hand and just kind of like press it in, make sure that it's nicely uniform on the powder puff so that I don't get any clumps when I apply it under my eyes. I'm pretty much gonna set my whole side of this face with Rich Peach and this side will be Ultra Peach. And for the moment of truth, so I've applied the Rich Peach on this side. Let me come in a little closer for you guys. So on this side is Rich Peach and this side has nothing. So you can see the powder is definitely nicely mattifying and has a blurring effect. And this Rich Peach powder has a very nice color to it. It's not like stark bright where you're getting like this over the top highlight. It looks really, really natural. Like I love this color. It looks really, really good. Like in person, the color looks like a tannish, light brown color, and sometimes we think that might be a little too dark for our under eyes because we like to highlight, but I honestly feel like this color brings like this perfect uniformity to my face. And whereas before like I might have felt like slightly more ashy, this color makes me feel like I got like the perfect match every single time. I'm very, very happy with the color. I think it looks amazing. Now it's time to go in with Ultra Peach. This is Ultra Peach. It's very, very bright. It really does look like a bright peach color in person. And I'm gonna go on my other hand and tap off that excess so that it's not too much powder going in all at once. Okay, so now this side has the Ultra Peach. So the powder is definitely doing its thing with the mattifying and the blurring, but let's talk about the difference in color. On this side is Rich Peach, and I feel like this is just like a toned down version of this side, which is the Ultra Peach. I definitely see a difference. I feel like this side looks a lot brighter. So if you're looking for that really glam highlighted look, I feel like this side is probably what you're gonna wanna go with, the Ultra Peach. And if you're looking for more of like an everyday wearable glam, like a powder for work or just hanging out with friends, just like really casual activities, I feel like this is perfect because I feel like it's hard to mess up. You know, sometimes you mess up with your powder and it comes out looking a little ashy because you weren't sure exactly which shade to get and you might have put a little too much. I feel like with the Rich Peach, it's harder to mess up. Like you put some powder on your face and it's really just gonna make you really look uniform and just cohesive, if that makes sense. This side I really like as well, but this is definitely more for like your standout moments, if that makes sense. Like under my eyes, this definitely looks way more like awake and highlighted and vibrant, and this side still looks good, but this side is just like popping a lot more. I hope that you guys can see that on camera too. So I'm just gonna go on with my usual next steps, which is using a fluffy brush and my bronzer powder, and I like the NARS Laguna 6. That is the perfect color for me, and for reference, I'm 420 in most of the Fenty foundations. This is how everything looks once I've applied my bronzer. I'm just gonna finish off the rest of my face, put on some blush, eyeliner, mascara, a lippy, and then come back and give you guys my final thoughts. Okay guys, so I'm done with my makeup and this is the finished look. Just a little something casual and cute. I'm really digging the purple eyeshadow. This reminds me that I need to play with color a little bit more. But I do want to give you guys my final thoughts on both of these powders. So now that I'm finished, I don't know if you can tell the difference between both powders. Let me give you guys one last close-up. In person, the difference is very small, but it makes a difference for your overall look depending on what you're going for. If I was to walk outside just like this, nobody would say to me, hey, you're wearing 2 different setting powders on your face. Like, one side looks too bright and one side looks darker. Like, nobody would really notice that just because the colors aren't that drastically different, especially when I put on the rest of my makeup and everything's blended in with bronzer and blush and all that stuff. It kind of more or less looks very, very similar. If you do want something that's a little bit more toned down for like everyday wear, I would definitely say Rich Peach is a really good color, especially if you're my complexion or deeper. I feel like it would be way more wearable on an everyday basis than your Ultra Peach. But if you are going out for that like really special occasion and you want to step out and show people, then definitely rock the Ultra Peach because it's giving more vibrance. Those are pretty much my thoughts of the powder. I can definitely see myself repurchasing Rich Peach just because it's better for more occasions. So I can definitely see myself running out of it a lot faster. So I'm definitely going to be repurchasing it and maybe a little travel size if they come out with that too. And for the Ultra Peach, I feel like I'll have it for a while just because I won't use it as much, but it'll definitely be there for those days where I really, really want to show out. Those are pretty much my thoughts about the one size powders. If you guys are interested in them, give them a try. I definitely recommend. You will not regret it. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.